Today is Saturday, the 12th of June 2010, and I am here to take Father God's message for today. And he is saying, there is much change in your world, much change. Humanity is beginning to show signs of awakening to the abuses that it has been subject to for a very long time. We have begun to see so many people beginning to realize what abuses have been allowed in the name of drilling for oil. Reports have come forth about how the approval process for this drilling by BP was simply a rubber stamp process, that the names on the forms, in one case the individual was dead by the time the application was submitted, and the so-called experts referred to were no longer in their roles at the universities. And it is just a beautiful illustration of how all of this process of check and balance has been completely bypassed by those who should be held accountable. Reports coming forth that no money has been spent whatsoever on systems that might deal with a blowout in a well such as this, because of course that would impact the profit coming forth. And realizations have begun to settle about how the consequences of events such as this begin to percolate through the fabric of society. So many people have their pension funds connected to the success of companies and the success of the stock market. And as these structures begin to fall apart, as they will do as the truth begins to come forth, not only because of the abuses of the oil companies, but also the abuses within the stock market itself, that this will flow through and impact so many people, begin to impact so much of the fabric of what you call society. More and more people are questioning the, you could say, morals and integrity of the Catholic Church as these abuses of children have come forth. Not only the abuses, but the extent of the cover-up, the protection within the organisation itself. And so we will see more and more of this kind of evidence of what has been played out behind the scenes come forth. And I raise this because this is a very necessary aspect of the preparation for what is unfolding. I and others have said how the secrets of both the light and the dark will come forth as we approach the end of 2012. And what you are seeing here is the emergence of the evidence of the activities of the dark. It is inevitable, it must happen. Humanity needs to understand the nature and some of the detail of what has been perpetrated upon them. And in parallel with this, we will begin to see the emergence of the true aspects of the light, the threads that will lead to the blossoming that will come forth as you all prepare, those who choose to, for those energies that arrive upon your planet with that December solstice of 2012. And so I bring this to your awareness. Mother Mary's recent message that Carolyn and Richard shared about the coming earth changes are also connected to this. And this is not a message to engender fear of any sort. It is simply to alert you to what is beginning to unfold. And I would reinforce what Mother Mary had to say. And that is that those who are choosing their relationship with their Creator and choosing to prepare will be protected. You have nothing to fear. Indeed, more than that, the things that you need to support you in your life will begin to come forth. It is a time of truly great change that is about to begin with this solstice that is to arrive upon your planet very shortly. A time of truly great change. And I will speak more about this as we approach this time. And I do this because the more that you are prepared for this and the more you understand the choice that awaits you, the better you will be to understand what is beginning to happen. In some ways it will seem like all that you have taken to be solid and true upon your planet will be falling apart. And much of this is falling apart to allow the truth to come forth. So it is truly a good thing, and those who do not understand will find it very challenging. And as Mother Mary said, it will continue until humanity in general begins to ask why. Why is this happening? What's this about? What do I need to understand? Life is not like what I thought it was. I thought I had things sorted out. I thought I had control of my life in some measure. And yet all that I thought I had built my life upon is being shaken to its very foundations. And this is because the foundations of life are not in this temporal expression. The foundations of life are built upon the spiritual. And it is the re-emergence of that foundation in a very powerful way that you will begin to see. That is the essential nature of this transformation. And as people connect with this foundation, so their preparation will begin in earnest, and so their lives will begin to work. And this contrast will grow in its evidence and its magnitude. So trust, my friends, if you are reading or listening to this message, you have either already made that choice or you are open to that choice, and I encourage you to make it. Acknowledge your Creator and begin to prepare, and in that your life will begin to work in ways that will surprise you, because the energies coming will ensure that will be so. And so it is.